Just a quick one today. What's in your number 8? Well, we have a number 8 Wapak cast iron, and inside is porky chops with some good onions. To go along with that, we've got some greeny beanies and some rice. Please ignore the stove, as some of this is baked on so desperately that from when I first got it, that yeah, it won't come off. But yes, and we have a small beer. Cheap, but tasty. A little brown sugar, because we happen to be baking a new recipe in the oven that I've created. It's basically a crustless apple pie, Dutch apple pie, using graham crackers as the crumbs. Yeah, it's tasty. And again, green beans and pork chops with some sauteed onions, and you can tell they're sauteed and not sweated because they do have a little color on them. Not too much, because I don't like them too brown. And a little bit of rice. So we've got a very tasty supper and a very lovely, yummy thing for dessert. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I can grab my stuff out. It's almost done. And I'll take a picture of my crumbs. We had been gifted some graham crackers. Enough graham crackers to feed about 2 Boy Scout camps for s'mores for 2 seasons. Well, maybe not quite that many. Maybe only 1 season. But here we have I'm calling it my crustless Dutch apple pie. Simply because what's the best part of an apple pie? The crumbles on top and the apples. Screw the crust. Which, of course, is not a bad thing. I do love my apples. We've got a collection of apples used of Jonah Golds, and we've got some Empires and some, what do we have? Macoons. Or, yeah, they're Macoons, I believe. So we've got a variety of textures and variety of tastes and tartness, which is always good, with, of course, some brown sugar, cinnamon, cardamom, allspice, ginger, and nutmeg, and a pinch of salt, just for good measure, in the middle. And here we've got it. And you can't have any, because it's mine. But I'll share the recipe. Anybody who wants to know, it did bake about, because I really filled this pan. As you can tell, this is baked down apples, which means, yeah, we're now pretty much even with the edge. It was over the top, almost an inch and change. But yeah, I share all my recipes. That's just a basic crumb top. Instead of using flour, we used graham crackers, about a half a cup of sugar, and a stick of butter, so half a cup of butter cold, and just mooshed it all together. Threw it all together, put it in the pan, not even greased, because it's going to come right off the pan easy. 350 for about an hour, just because there was so many in the pan. Always, in order to judge what your stuff is going to taste like, taste back to your apples. If your apples are really super sweet, cut back on your sugar. If they're kind of nah, you might want to add just a regular amount of sugar, but you might want to throw in a little bit of lemon juice to perk them up a bit. Please don't eat just straight eating apples for baking. They usually don't work very well. They will work, but no, just don't. Crispins are great. Empires are great. Jonah Golds are great. Macoons are great. Crispins, I think I said Crispins. Crispins are sometimes also called 20-ouncers because they are huge apples. And usually about 4 Crispins will yield you about a pretty decent 8-inch pie, depending on how you slice it. You might need an extra one, but they really, really go a long way. Baking apples usually have a nice small core. Look at that, just gorgeous top. And when it gets all together and soupy and crunchy and crispy, and I can't wait to dive in. But thanks for looking. Have a great day.